What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Down South Adventures. We're going to give a 2-week update on my back, so stay tuned. All right, guys, I wish I was coming to you and saying that this is day 15 after surgery. I wish I was going to be saying, went to the doctor today for a checkup and everything's great. Everything's on the up and up. Well, unfortunately, that is not the case. I pretty much got the worst news that I could have gotten. My first surgery was a failure. So let's go through what that felt like for me. The recovery has been tough. The time in the hospital was very, very easy. So if they ask if you want to stay in the hospital a little longer, do it. Stay in the hospital because recovery is easier there, from wound management to the adjustable bed. You're already spending a ton, you might as well just stay in the hospital. Once we got home, recovery was hard. This wound has been very, very leaky. It's leaking from the top and leaking from the bottom. We have to change the bandages every single day, no ifs, ands, or buts. So it's been a lot more hands-on than we would have thought. The wound looks great. It's just full of fluid. It's kind of like a clear blood almost. It's a watery blood. But so last week I started developing a pain when I walked, and since I had surgery, I could feel my feet, I could feel my toes, I could wiggle them. Haven't done that in over a decade, so it's been amazing. And I have had a mental roller coaster of highs and lows because of that. Because last week, some of my numbness returned back to my feet. So that was a big bummer. I was like, holy crap, the part that I'm the happiest about is now reversing. And I started getting another weird back pain when I started stepping. When I first got out of surgery, walking was very pain relieving. Walking felt good. You wanted to walk further. But this last week, days 7 through 14, walking has been painful. It's been very painful. And it turns out that my disc that they put in has backed out probably halfway. So now they're gonna have to redo my entire spinal fusion. I'm gonna get a bigger cage and a bigger disc for my back. I'm a bigger dude, so apparently throughout the recovery process I've moved, and it's caused this thing to shift before it gets good infused. So that's a bummer. I wish I could say I'm not heartbroken, but I am heartbroken. It's a pretty hard process to go through this surgery. So to find out that you're going to go through it again, just 14 days later, not cool. But I do think the surgery is the right path because we felt the healing as soon as I came out of surgery. So I think sometimes it takes a little bit to get it right. Most jobs don't, turn out perfect the first time. I'd hope this one would, but here we go again. We're gonna do it again. We've learned a lot with the recovery process and what tools are useful and what tools aren't. So we've started thinking of things we're gonna do different in our recovery to try to make a difference in the outcome. Overall, I would still have the surgery again. I would still keep the same doctor. I'm very, very happy with the medical staff at EmergeOrtho and Dr. Cope. We knew the risk going into surgery, that there's a 70% success and 30% failure rate. So those aren't the best odds already. So we're just gonna do this thing again, and I'm gonna keep you guys posted along the way. And if you've got tips and tricks for your recovery that you want to leave in the comments, leave them, because hey, I'll take anything. And I hope these videos are helping you guys. So just monitor your pain. If something feels different, write it down on your phone, because you may forget about it the next day. So all these little things that feel different, make sure you're monitoring so that when a doctor asks you, you can give a legitimate check-in. And because of my check-in, that sparked the extra x-ray, which showed the problem. And I'll put that up on the screen back there. So this is my 2-week update. So I guess the takeaway is Surgery was a failure, and we're gonna redo it again. But as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your kind comments. It means the world to me when I'm laying on my recliner at night and somebody says, hey, this video helped me. Thank you. So thanks for that kind of love, and thanks for supporting the channel. And all right, guys, you're gonna get to ride through this one more time with me. We'll see you next time.